We are aware,
Yep.
for example, there's somebody that owns 15 properties and is pretty much a ghost.
I mean, the lifers will tell you anyway, but
Probably
Scotty
worse
gave
than
him the
you even
pages.
realize.
Yeah, a good
Are you happy?
example. Good example.
Well, at least he's around.
You're happy
At least
now.
he's around, you know?
Well, I mean, he's gone, so you know
He was a good warden. He did a lot.
Absolutely.
he did a lot. Yeah.
No, you wouldn't.
50 pages of SOPs from that man.
Yeah. How many were followed then?
Hopefully we can fix it soon. We can only
At
do
least
so
a few,
much.
minimum.
Some of it is out of our hands, but we are. It's something that is way up on our agenda.
I
You
told,
you were
go
there
ahead.
when the Sean McQuillan thing happened?
Of course I was.
How did that happen?
Anytime.
Hey, man.
You sly little British dog.
We're being sly. Mr. May, you okay?
Oh,
Everything all right?
Hey, I am doing good. What the? Do we know what the hell happened outside?
I believe it was a situation with a couple of gang members that may or may not have been wanted, and there was a Molotov involved. That
Jesus
Probably
fucking
Cyprus.
Christ!
I believe the situation is still ongoing.
Was there an attempt to apprehend here?
I'm not 100%. I don't know. I've been on the different channel with marshals, so I'm unaware of the police action.
Oh, looks like it's still going on.
It's still going on, yeah.
And I hope no one tried to detain you. It's I'm not a big fan of having any detainments during a town hall because it's just like it's like you can do it, but it puts everyone
No, 100%. It puts everyone
in
at risk.
danger.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
just to
tasteful.
give an example, if that person was being apprehended, they had a Molotov and that got thrown into a crowd, like, you know, that's not good. Listen, I'll be nearby, but I assume you want to talk to Quentin. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Do your thing, dude.
No. I was on about you. I thought I was leaving you room to talk to Quentin.
Oh no! I was just
okay.
coming in saying what's up.
No. We've just we were just here to make sure nothing happened.
I got
to you,
lots of
I'll
things
be
to
honest.
say to the mayor. Are you kidding me?
Well, you were definitely a pussy on the fucking microphone. I don't know what the fuck you were trying to jibber jabber about. Like you were having a private conversation on the microphone with everybody.
Listen here. Oh, no, you know what? Listen here, Mr. Mayor. They were over there, and, you know,
You became a pussy. You
I
not
will show
every.
you a pussy. I will show you a pussy.
I've seen plenty of pussy. Trust me, and
Oh,
you're
really?
one that I would
Let's go
not get
pussy
anywhere.
for pussy.
You'd be one of those like smelly ass ones.
Hey,
You know
Dark,
what I mean?
Opal just called me. There's apparently some people up at the observatory wanting to look into the property. I told her not to do that.
Yeah, no. We own it.
Yep, I let her know that, you know, I confirmed that there was a property there, but it is not for anybody else.
That affects like the
Yeah.
city, which it might. You know, it requires.
They just let
full
people in the
contact
properties?
so that everyone knows what's happening, right?
No, I think sometimes if there's a property available and it's empty and it's owned by the state, the PD like show people around.
Oh, okay. I didn't see.
Huh?
Yeah, it happens. I don't know whether it still happens. It used to.
It happened for a while, and then it stopped happening because somebody did a oopsie, and then I think it's case by case now.
But we'll stay here for a little while longer. But then I think most have calmed down. We've only got like a dozen people in the ruin there now, which is, you know, it's fine. Most of them are either PD or DOJ. So I'll stay here with David, but if anyone else needs to break off or anything like that, it's fine. Keep an eye on the guy running around, coming out the door now.
Hey, Fern.
Fun.
Yep.
Then okay,
Hi,
guys?
Dark.
Yeah. Hey.
How's it going, Richard?
Would love to chat with you. There's a laundry list of things I want to catch you up to speed on.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. What we'll do is
He ran back in and just run in circles.
I'll wait here for a little bit. We're just keeping an eye on the mayor, make sure he's all right, and then
Perfect.
and we'll clear out once it calms down a bit.
Can we go to the new place to talk, or?
Yeah, I mean it's empty. I'll be honest, it's empty right now. I'm working on it. But we can go there. Yeah.
Well, give us the receipt and we'll pay for everything.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Okay. I'll give you a call when.
Did you also hear about the prison? Aside from the DFC thing, we'll talk about all of that and I'll get you up to speed.
Which
they're getting a factory. They're gonna have a property as well.
a factory? That sounds.
Mhm.
You know that building, kind of like the north side of the parking lot.
Oh yeah, where the DLC used to have a torture room.
A what?
This was a long time ago, but that did happen.
Yeah, that
Okay.
building.
Well, that's
Yeah,
being
oh, that'd be
refit,
great.
and it's going to be a factory with like a metal workshop and some offices, a firing range for like DOC. It's going to be massive.
Oh, lovely. That'd be great.
Mhm.
They're not going to be using the
wait.
prisoners in the factory, are they?
They will.
Well, we
it's
could still
more-
keep it called the torture room then, Doc?
Well, not in the firing range, but like it's like if the metal workshop.
I mean, they won't be
and whatnot,
forcing them in there, but they can go
Yeah.
in there if they want.
Probably a commissary. It'll be
Work
an
release type
interesting-
stuff.
Yeah,
What's the plan with it? Like, what they make it?
we don't know yet. It's kind of a open canvas at the moment.
I
Treat it like the
see.
observatory.
Mhm.
Okay.
We'll see.
Lovely.
But that's the plan. I just want to keep you. Yeah, so that's exciting for them. But
Yeah,
then the
really
rest of it,
exciting.
which I'm sure you've heard whispers about, I will give you a full debrief on.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard whispers here and there, but
Mm.
keep an eye on the two on the stage. Keep an eye on them too. It's Quentin and I'm assuming another ex-DLC.
I don't
I
know.
don't
who that
recognize them.
Yeah, left
If they're
one's Quentin.
ex-DLC, though, they
is. The
didn't
left
quite
one's
recently.
definitely Quentin. Yeah, he and I sat also in an hour-long conversation where I went bullet point by bullet point of his issues. He realized his mistake, and then he was pretty much asking for his job back. And then he did this.
Yeah. I mean, I think Carmine's question was very. What's the word?
Immature.
No, I was more thinking like planted, like it was planned.
Planted, sure.
I mean, he
listen,
texted us before it saying apologies in advance.
yeah, and then like you saw, we approached him, and I'm gonna be so honest with you, Dark. We fucking flambéed him. He had no idea what he was talking about.
No, of course.
He had no idea what an audit is. I explained the whole thing. Murray and Grayson here, they explained exactly how an audit works, and
I believe that's probably
he could not
the
run
same
away from
people
this
as asking
conversation
Opal to
fast
go in
enough
there.
because he realized that he fucked up.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Okay.
It's far more the Quentin thing where the narrative that's being pushed by these like very select individuals who did quit is
confused as to why
so
I said
twisted
no to
and
cannot
I
enter
know.
this
telephoned,
building.
which are like it's yeah. So I just it's
Oh, that's just Marlo.
being
Marlo
propelled though,
will
and that's what the puppet
try
is
every
hearing.
which way
I know.
to
I know.
do
Hey,
whatever.
Lily. I will
Alright,
call you.
I'll catch up with you, alright?
No,
Don't
I
be
will call you
bamboozled.
right. Oh no, I'm actually Dark City. Perfect.
Yeah, he started calling me names, so I just said, "Have a nice day," and I hung up.
Like Marlo started calling you names yet?
Hey, friend.
Why?
Because I told him that he can't go into our office. I didn't tell him it's our office. I told him we can't let him into the observatory because it's state property.
Oh, donkey.
You're gonna find out that people hearing no around here is like almost a challenge half the time, and then they will
Oh
go like
god,
full
it's
CM
Sean.
trying to get your no to turn to a yes. So just hold firm and let it roll.
Ugh.
Well, that's problematic.
Ain't it though? Although it might be useful, Dark, for you to make note to the PDs, because at some point someone's gonna try to weasel their way in there, and at least that way they know to not let people in there.
He's in prison, right? He is, yeah. But it's west. So. Yeah, copy. All right, I think we're good to clear out here now. Yeah, I think may as well Ocean King and still some PD members here.
I'm gonna let them know before we go.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Thanks, Cortez. I need to remember.
Mr. Mayor, we're getting out of here, but obviously if you need anything, just give us a call, all right?
I appreciate that.
No problem.
My understanding is a Molotov.
Who's eye patch, I wonder? Let's go. That was a pretty decent meeting. Pretty decent town hall.
Yeah.
Care about the Molotov, but
Yeah, that was interesting. Just kind of found a Molotov, throw a Molotov at an officer, I guess.
yeah. Gonna swap down to channel 2 and just see if you can hear what's going on. See if they've got anybody in custody.
I'm listening. Apparently nothing.
I think it's channel 2. Maybe it's a different channel, you know?
Oh, hold on. Looks like they're setting up where they're posted up at. Must have somebody because they're not saying much.
I got a bad feeling. Like we're leaving too early. Should be fine. Oh, sorry guys.
Sounds like they got CJ in custody.
Oh, nice. Okay. David, I'm gonna put you with Ray because I think I'm about to be meeting Andy. And I want you, you know, out there.
Okay.
Because I think I'm about to have a meeting with the DOJ, so I don't want to keep you around not doing any work. So yeah, I'll put you with Ray. Can you pull over really quick? Hey, can you take David with you? Because I'm not going to be doing any. I'm about to be in meetings and shit. So
Yeah, I'm going back to the office, filling out my part of the report for what just happened, and then I might be going 42.
that's fine.
but I can
Just
get in.
I don't listen, David. You ain't gonna be doing much for me, mate. So I'd probably get a ride back and
He's
touch
literally
base.
not going to do anything.
You got no reports to work on?
I still have to review like old DOC stuff to catch up on what
All
they've
right,
done
come on then.
in the
I'll
past.
be back.
Yeah.
It does sound like they're cleaning up on Channel 2.
It's good. It's good that. What are you working on at the minute, David? Yeah. Anything? What's your cases? I mean, you got the prison thing, right?
Yeah, right now it's just the prison walkout situation.
Okay. I do want you to have a read up on the faceless. That's one thing I want really everybody in the marshals to know. Or just
All the
be
relevant
aware
reports
about.
are tagged up, right?
Yeah. If you just type the faces, there'll be a master doc.
Sounds good.
It still needs to be updated with more recent stuff, but for the most part, you'll get a good idea about the timeline of things and who they are, what they do.
Yeah, it's usually what I do. I mean, last night I got on duty, no one is around, so I just been reading up to try to catch up on stuff that I'm involved in.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just, you know, you're basically a cadet at the minute, so do all the reading you can, get caught up to date. Get out with people and get some field work done, do that. Otherwise, just get your nose stuck into some cases and Once we're happy with you, we'll bump you up to.
Oh my god.
Oh god, deputy marshal.
Sounds good. You said you're meeting with the DOJ?
Yeah, I think just I think Al-Qaeda wants to chat to me about. I guess catch up with me about some stuff.
Hey, firm.
Hey Connor, thanks, buddy. Yeah. I don't need any birthday wishes from Pesto though. That not birthday. Anniversary wishes from Pesto. Keep him away from me, please.
EMS is loaded up. They're about to start transporting.
Did they get Lang in custody?
I don't know that I got Lane. Only name they've called out so far is CJ.
I think Lang was the target.
Well, I think it ended up being CJ. 'Cause I guess she's the one that threw the Molotov.
Oh yeah.
Originally, they were planning to get Lang, though. I remember that because that's what Flores was with them for.
Like Flores was with him?
Well, he was at a MRPD with a bunch of officers.
Oh, okay. There he is, eh?
We have a little bit of time before this meeting.
I should do, yeah.
I'm just gonna use the bathroom real quick then.
The best gift ever. Okay, I don't think David realizes that this is going to be a private meeting, so I should probably tell him that. But I'm also going to run to the bathroom. Found the full segment when Dark was... Sorry, David.
Oh, Jesus.
My bad.
Hello.
Yeah, mate. When
I'm
Dark
about
was
to do
in...
that camera up.
Oh, nice.
Getting the
Okay.
equipment ready. Yeah, yep.
Enjoy that.
Lang Buddha got away. Was getting
He
chased for
did?
his warrant, so yeah, he ran into the sewers apparently.
What a psycho, man.
I know.
Dude, the Parsons arc is one of my favorites. That was great. All right, I'll be back in a sec, chat. I'm just gonna run to the loop, get a drink, and I'll see you then.
Anyone's inside the marshal's office on radio, would you unlock these doors? I don't believe in door locks.
Dark?
All right, mate.
Hi.
Um. Huh. I got Sean McQuillan texting me from prison, and he said,
Oh.
"I'm enjoying the warden position. Very eventful few days. I'm sure you're aware." Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tell him he's got the wrong number.
I lied to the guy. He knew it was me anyway. Derek, I don't think this might be a private meeting. With the justices. But once I wrap up, I'll come grab you.
Oh yeah.
You just
Sounds like a plan.
all right. Yeah, I'll catch you Sure.
Hi, Doc.
Oh, hey. Wait, are you here with Murray?
No, I'm
I
going
came
ahead.
here to
I'm going
buy
to catch up with you
repair
guys
kits.
in just a minute. Murray can maybe start with the debrief, but I have to run to Polito really very quickly, and then I will be right there.
Leo?
Yeah, I believe Murray and I might be your new neighbors because you live with Barrick, no?
Yeah.
So we purchased
Oh,
the
yeah, you
duplex
are.
across.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, and then you got threat on the door. Did Murray tell you about it?
Yes, I'm aware. Um, I, I figure anywhere we move, we'll get threats, so it really means nothing to me.
Any idea who that was? Yeah.
No clue. The only people who really knew that me and Murray moved in there were Winsong, her husband Happy, um, Moose Knuckle, and Ventura, and Cassie Miller, his wife.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I'll catch you up at the observatory soon, all right?
Yeah, I'll see you in a moment.
All right, bye-bye.
Mm.
Come on in, Murray. Come catch me up.
I've got my own car, so we'll meet at the observatory.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh my god, I'm cooking. I feel myself cooking. Wait, when did we hit the... Oh no, I remember hitting this up goal. 50, and we'll do a horror game. I don't know why I didn't put one down that I'd enjoy playing. To be fair, would I enjoy playing any of them? No. Let me update the... Yeah, only 40, only 49 subs. Yeah, you're right. Instead of 50, it's only 49. Dude, why is it so warm? What's Fears of Fathom? What the fuck is that? I've got some mini eggs, by the way. It'd be that time of year. I've got mini eggs to munch on. It's more suspense storytelling. Oh. See, that sounds nice. That sounds good. Visage? Listen, as long as it's nothing like that. As long as it's nothing like that fucking mortician or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know why we're doing that. That one was fucking disgusting. That one was disgusting. All it was jump scare after jump scare. Stupid game. Phasma's only good with friends. No horror game's good. Wait, it's easier to play with friends. I'll give you that. Dude, I think somebody left the heating on, and now I'm fucking sweating my tits off. Fuck no. Nope, no friends here. But I don't think anybody's around at the minute that would want to play Phasmo. The Quarry? I can't play the Quarry because my PC's not good enough. But And when I see people with like 4090s having issues with that game, I think I'm cursed to never be able to play it. Oop, met Hayes discussing somebody's warrant with them. But it was all foyable now. Oh, actually, it might be new legislation. I think that covered the warrant thing. Poppy playtime? That sounds like the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Bowl bummer? Harry Brown. Uh-oh. Sean said, sure you could say that. In all seriousness, there's things I wish to speak to you about. Like what, Sean? Like what? Is a trip to a toy factory? Shut up.
Where's the front door?
I'll show ya. So basically, the property is just what we see in front of us, like the left side. That, That's just giving me an idea. Hold on, Quentin's calling me. Yeah, mate.
We didn't finish our conversation because Nino and I started talking about God knows what, where you're squeezing info out of me. Well, I don't mind. I want to talk to you.
I'm not squeezing info. It's just that info hasn't really been, like, willingly given over. It's just very hush-hush, you know?
No, I know, but you were, you had asked me, and I'll tell you. I mean, straight up, I was there like you asked me. ADMC were there, multiple of them. Ivy, Sean, Finley, the other one. They held Seamus up, to my knowledge, with knife point or gun point, I forget which. And they forced him to put shackles on him and take him to the lighthouse where they saw the ghost of TJ Walker.
Okay, listen, I want to have a proper conversation with you about this, and once I can give you more time, I'll give you a call back, all right?
Okay. Well, yeah, and you're not around usually this time, so I'm surprised you're here. But yeah, I'd love to have time with you.
All right. Cheers, Quentin. I'll call you in a bit.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Oh, yeah, this is it. It's nice and big. Yeah, I'm working on some plans for some stuff. I mean, you should be able to see the plan at the minute. Have a quick peek at.
I see it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've got rooms for some offices, a bullpen, that kind of thing.
Just before you arrived, someone was walking away from this sort of area.
I think I saw Harry Brown out there.
The one I seen was Bull Bomber.
Oh, he drove away. I saw him drive away.
Yeah. So I don't know if he was like just sniffing around or if there was like camera put-ups. I don't know who knows about this place.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Oh, he's outside. He's punching. I go see what he wants at. Mr. Brown? Everything okay, Mr. Brown?
Did I hear my name?
Yeah. You okay?
Yeah, fantastic.
Were you knocking on the door or just looking at it intently?
I was trying to get in so I could do my maintenance work.
Maintenance? You work here?
Not exactly. I have a contract to do some maintenance on the telescope.
Oh. Oh, we don't have access to the telescope from downstairs.
What's in there?
Oh, that's classified, so. I
see.
can't tell you that.
How come you have keys? Do you work here?
That's classified, so.
Who's this guy next to you?
That's classified.
Is there anything that's not classified?
My name's Richard Dark, D-A-R-K.
Richard Dark. What was the next part? A-O...
No, D-A-R-K.
just
I was just spelling it out because everyone always thinks I'm saying dog. So, you know, it's easy to just spell it out.
Weren't you a cop?
That's a fact. No, it's not. I'm going to declassify that. Yes, I was. I was a police officer, so.
Okay. Are you still a cop?
That's classified.
No, it's not. I feel like if I ask you to show me your badge, you have to show me if you're an officer.
If you were operating in his police duties, yeah.
Who are you?
I'm a justice.
Okay. Justice.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work out as, you know... Listen, I mean, who cares about my opinion? But come on, guys. I need to get access to go in, just check some things. It's just, maybe you can supervise me while I do it. How about that?
I'm afraid that can't happen, so, you know, it's a restricted area.
Sure, but, you know, you can supervise me, and I'm not going to do any harm, am I?
There's things
Especially if
for
I'm being
classified
watched.
eyes only in there, you know?
I see.
You know, if you can come back with some, like, clearance from your boss or something, then maybe.
Yeah.
I see. I see. Yeah, no problem. I'll get something. I'll get something on paper. I know how it is. No problem at all.
Yeah, red tape and all that.
Yeah. All right. Fantastic. Well, I'll be on my way.
Thank you for all the work you do, Mr. Brown.
How's it going, Dark?
Hello, Mr. Stanfield.
Who's this? Is this Cortez?
No. Cortez is black.
No, I don't know what the fuck Cortez looks like. I've never seen him. There's always a dickhead.
Why have you been calling him a dickhead on the phone?
I didn't call him a dickhead on the phone. I call him a dickhead right now. I said I used dense on the phone.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, why are you doing that for?
Because this is a fucking public place of learning, and he wants to act like he's a pompous fuck.
Well,
but did you guys take over the observatory and make it a fucking headquarters for yourself?
That's
what's happening here?
classified, so.
That's classified.
I mean, none of the external publicly accessible areas, they'll, yeah.
Learn away. Learn away.
Huh?
You know, you want to learn? There's lots of learning to do. Just not in there.
The observatory. Yeah, but I need to look at stars.
Well, I think there's a telescope on the other side as well, and then
yeah, there's one over there.
Maybe that's the
Exactly. This is the
planetarium.
entrance. It literally says entrance.
I'm afraid I can't give you access in that short.
Why?
Because that's for classified people with access
But
only.
that sign says
it is
telescope
not.
that way.
Yeah, see, the telescope's
Look.
that way, so.
Okay, then let me in the other doors.
No.
Okay, so then why are you going to say that sign says telescope then?
Oh,
You're
you're
getting
not. I
pompous.
mean, listen, you can go over there and I think you can pay for entrance. I think it's $25 or something.
$25 in this economy.
I think so. I don't know.
No,
You'd have to
you're
talk
on
with
drugs.
the employee. I'm not on drugs, so I'm.
Which one of your hands is fake?
All of my hands are fake. So.
You have no hands?
I didn't say that. I said all my hands are fake.
You have
I'm
two
not the
fake
secret.
hands.
I'm not the Secret Service. You might see my hands at my side right now, but both of them are on my underarm holsters, ready to draw. These are fake hands.
So you have 3 fake hands.
No, I have 2 fake hands, 2 real hands. These are props. My hands are props, and my hands are on my holsters right now.
Huh.
What?
This is not a golf course.
I know.
It's very classified things go on in that room, so
No, there's not. Stop acting more important than you fucking are.
I'm liking that you
Oh,
got a
is
new
that if you
jacket,
guys
Marlo.
is that like your fucking I'll go put a fucking FIB jacket on right now, bitch. I'll go put my fucking vest on too. I'll go put my Marshall hoodie on. How about that?
So whatever you want to do, that's gonna be up to you, and whatever consequences you face, well,
What, so is
that's
that
on
like
you
where you
too.
guys trained to infringe on rights? Is that why it's classified?
It's classified, sure.
Yeah.
You know how it went last time you wore stuff like that, Marlo?
I'll go wear it right the fuck now, bitch. That won't.
I'm sorry. I think people really want to know what's in there, and I think keeping them in the dark is very amusing.
Because if we let Harry in there, he would have just found a blank room.
I know. I think I need to go get everything from Utah and start putting some walls down.
Yeah.
I almost want to remove the signage in there now, so that if anyone actually manages to break in, they don't even know what it is. It's just a blank hallway with an X-ray machine. All right, let's go in. Yeah, maybe we don't even go in. No, let's go inside.
We don't want people eavesdropping on the
Yeah, I was
stuff we'll
gonna
tell
say,
the field director.
Yeah. All right. Go to the nice view of the front lawn. Actually, we could make like an Oval Office.
Yeah, and if we ever have like another mayoral debate that gets attacked, we can like run the candidates in
Ooh,
here.
yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Not
Yes,
that I
we-
want them to be attacked, but you know, it'd be cool
I
if
know
that
what
happens.
you mean. I know. All right, what's going on?
So what do you know about the DOC walkout thing?
I know. I mean, I was around decorating this place, and I got a call from a lifer, and he was like, prank calling me, whatever. Oh, take that call.
Hello. Okay. Yeah, just can you not delete it? Okay, I'll delete it. What's the license?
I have Pringles.
Okay, should I delete VAF1 or VAF2?
What flavor?
Alright, done.
Prawn cocktail.
Right back. Okay, so you got a call from a lifer.
Oh yeah. I got a call from a prank call from a life, and I was like, "How did you get this number?" He was like, "Yeah, there's a notebook with all the marshals' numbers in it." I was like, "Great." And I told Craig, and I was busy decorating. I was just like, "Leave it to Craig." And then, I wake up the next morning, and Craig's like, "Shit happened." So I know that somehow Seamus got kidnapped by Sean McQuillan, taken to the lighthouse, sorry, and then PD and marshals swooped in and saved the day. And I guess when they got back to prison, the DLC were like, "We can't do anything unless you tell us to." Being very maliciously compliant. You know what I mean? And so I think Craig sent the justice signal out. And then I guess the justice turned up, and then I don't actually know the full details of this part, but then all the DLC quit.
Okay, so we'll go back a day because the amendment to the marshals and DOC legislation had went up, and then Scotty posted concerns on there. And he was like, he brought up some issues, and we were like, okay, those are valid concerns. But he was emailing Arcadia, and Arcadia was like, is this a contest or are you just emailing? Because if it's a contest, then she needs to act differently than if she's just he's just emailing her. Because if it's a contest, then she needs to remain more neutral and biased, that type of thing. But Scotty said it's a contest, so it was like, okay, get the signatures, I'll pay the money. couple hours go by. Then Quentin emails me and he's like, where do I put these signatures? And I'm like, you put them on the docket. Then he emails me them and he's like, are these good? And it's pictures of a notebook pages with people's names, their state ID, and then they all said the 18th of February, which was the day that they wanted to contest.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I looked through it, just at a glance, and I'm like, do you not have phone numbers for all these people? Because we need to try and verify the signatures. Not necessarily calling all 50 of them, but just, you know, call ones at random just to make sure you haven't fucked around with it. And then I notice one of the names on there is Rico Barbosa. Are you aware of Rico Barbosa's current status?
Yeah, he's 6 feet under, mate.
Yep, and has been for weeks. So I was like, how the fuck did a dead guy sign this? He's like, oh, these are the signatures from the last time we wanted to put a contest in. I just updated the dates and I forgot to remove Rico's name. And I'm like, so did all these people sign this today, Quentin? And he said, oh, they're all confirmed as of today. So then we ask other judges and clerks, and Craig starts calling around
Sock22
to people that are on the list. Tessa was one of them, and she says she didn't sign it today. Moose Knuckles was on there, and he hadn't even been awake that day.
Thank for the 2 months, buddy.
Same with Genevieve Toussaint, the chief of EMS. She hadn't been awake that day.
I'm training for a skiing trip.
At which point, we wake up and go to the prison, and we ask Scotty, did you get all these signatures today? And he said yes. And we're like, well, that's a lie. And turns out Quentin had taken the old signatures from like a month ago when they wanted to contest, a different version of the amendment, mind you, completely different wording, and just put the date on them and called it a day. He committed fraud.
Yeah, I've already told Craig that we need to push charges, so I'm gonna wait until he comes around.
So we go up to the prison to talk to Scotty, and we're like, we understand your concerns, they are valid. However, because of this fuckery, the contest can't go through, the time is run out. But we'll work with you on making the amendments, and we'll work with you starting tomorrow on these amendments. You need to take that and you go.
Yeah, 2 seconds. What's up, Haley?
Hey, Dark. Question. Do you know if Ray made his own report for that car he documented at the court center? Because he didn't put it in my report. The red car that threw the girl who was CJ was driving it that threw the Molotov at the officer. I don't have any photos or anything.
I have no idea.
I think he went 42, so I'm like freaking out.
I'll reach out to him and tell him to.
Could
get
you
everything in
and just see
there.
if he's got? I just want to know because she's claiming she wasn't even at the court center, but people are saying she asked questions, and we're pretty sure that was her car.
Yep,
But I don't have anything. Thank you.
I'll reach out to him. All right.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Give me 2 seconds.
Yep.
All right, come on, man. All right, sure, carry on.
Yep. So we saw Scotty. We're like, we'll address your concerns. We'll start drafting up amendments tomorrow. And he was like, okay, sure. And then we ended the conversation with Scotty. And then we talked to Quentin about how he couldn't, like, the whole signature thing. So then, not even 24 hours later, the contest wasn't successful. The legislation gets pushed through, and then the DOC start being maliciously compliant by giving lifers phones or not confiscating phones so that they can harass the marshals. Then Sean McQuillan holds up Seamus somehow and gets to take him to the lighthouse, and no DOC notice, But the marshals do, and the BCSO notice. They bring Sean McQuillan back. Rayleigh is like giving orders like, okay, can you search him? And Quentin's like, well, oh, it's up to you. You know, it's your prison. And Ray's like, no, it's your prison. And they're just doing this whole like, oh well, you guys are in charge. It's your prison, ultimate authority. Blah blah blah. I know Craig called them an embarrassment at one point, which professionally he shouldn't have done, but I can understand why. And then so Suki quit. Apparently she had been wanting to quit for a while, but maybe that day was just the straw that broke the camel's back.
Sure, yeah.
And because Suki quit, Scotty quit because they're dating. Because Scotty quit, Seamus quit. And then because all three of them quit, Quentin quit. And then some guy named Butch also just sort of followed along.
Wow.
And this was, you know, less than 24 hours before that, we agreed with Scotty to work on the issues he brought up. So they all walk out. And then another one quit a couple hours later, Finley Schmidt.
I mean, I was just talking to Quentin, and he was like, you know, I was like, what happened? Why'd you quit? And he was like, there was a lot of pressure. And I was like, from who? He was like, from a lot of people. And I was like, can you name some names? And he still didn't name names. He just pointed at the DOJ and where you guys were. And I was like, what pressure are you on? Like, I cannot fathom this pressure, I'll be honest. I don't know
the amount of leniency we gave that department. The amount of leniency we gave them because we know the good atmosphere that they foster in that prison. People actually enjoy spending their time there. And we didn't want to get rid of that. So we gave them more leniency than we maybe should have. You know, the fact that they lost 2 lifers in 30 days is a bit ridiculous.
I said the same thing.
The amount of conversations Arcadia's had with Scotty to compromise and get him off the ledge. But, so, Gary's the interim warden. He was the deputy warden before Scotty quit. So, it only made sense to put him in the position.
Sure, I mean, I had my concerns about him from what I've
We're aware. We're giving him a chance. We also reached out to the state because the reason Scotty was interim warden the whole time is that it's up to the state to decide. And every
So the
time we asked
state
the
appoints
state,
a
they
warden?
just sort of, yep. Every time we asked the state, they just sort of mumbled some words that weren't really worth anything, and then nothing came of it. So the night that happened, we asked the state again. You know, Scotty's stepped down. Gary's now the interim warden. Do you guys have anyone in mind? Is Gary good to continue? Blah blah blah. And they just said we will review.
I think asking the state that kind of thing is absolutely ridiculous, I'll be honest. Because you got these guys sitting in, you know, offices hundreds of miles away.
That don't have a pulse on the city.
Exactly. They've got no idea who's a good fit for the job or anything like that. Now, why is it so? How did that, like the state deciding on the warden? How did that come about?
I don't know. It's before my time. It's an Angel and Bailey thing.
Interesting. Where is it? Is it in the legislation?
In the legislation, it says we can do it, but the state have told us no. It's up to them. I don't know. It's just a weird thing that I'd rather not poke the bear on or try and ruffle it, or ruffle any feathers.
Yeah. Yep. I don't blame you. Okay. Well, yeah, I think we've got to keep a closer eye on DLC, which is exactly the opposite of what we wanted to do. Well, not that we wanted to look away, but like we were happy with where we were. Seriously, Dark, like what? When you get time, Dark, never know what you might learn. This fucking guy. Let me just call Maxwell back really quick.
Hello.
Hey
Yeah.
Haley, I spoke to Ray, and he said that basically local tow took it away. Like I think as the situation was ongoing.
It wasn't. What? What's his name was there and said it's still there. Okay, I'm gonna go look at the car. I'm gonna go check the car.
Okay.
Somebody
All
was there and said they just saw the car but didn't know it wasn't documented, so they're back here. So I'm gonna drive up there. All right,
Okay.
no worries. Thank you.
All
All
right,
right, bye.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good. Let me give Alcadia a call, see if she's still coming here. She's on the phone.
You still signed him. I got a question. I was around last night, and I saw what's his face, Bobby Charles, talking out that the plague isn't real, and that it was all made up by the DOJ. What action would you recommend me taking against him, if any?
Could be reckless endangerment.
Yeah.
You'd have to, if he's telling people a virus isn't real, and that makes people act reckless towards the effects of it. It could be articulated that way.
What about an ACR?
That's also possible. You'd have to make an effort to try and rectify it first.
That's true.
Yeah, this is something I wanted to speak to you about.
All right.
The thing that Craig did on that docket is not okay.
What thing?
On the Reggie Mate docket.
Okay. The
Did you
motion
see
to the motion to stay because she was unconscious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Putting someone's health conditions on a public docket is, for one, how did he even find out that?
I think I mentioned it, but I think he might have been also. I think we were both around at the same time, and there was an operation down in the sewers that might have had a marshal. I think Flores might have been attached, so we were keeping an eye on it on radio, and then they mentioned there was a judge in the sewers, so I questioned who it was. So I think it was just comms on the radio.
But like knowing that she had memory loss of the last 4 days, that seems like
I don't know that. I don't know
knowledge of.
I don't know how
That
we
seems like intimate
knows
knowledge
that.
of her medical records that wasn't signed off on by her.
Oh yeah, I'll be honest, I have no idea. I didn't really question it at the time. Let me
Yeah.
see if I'm trying to. Because he mentioned to me that she didn't remember the last 4 days, but I'll be honest, the last I heard of that was that she was getting taken up to Sandy Medical because she wasn't feeling good. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure how he knew that.
Mm-hmm.
I can see
You
the point of concern though.
And by putting someone's medical issues on a public docket, that sounds like he may be trying to bias Ava, or he may have conflicted Ava. Because how do you think? How would you feel someone put your medical records on a public docket?